fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the Racerred channel. It's a good thing I've got the mighty DRZ. Can't be taking course down without a mighty beast. Little piece fell off of there. Definitely don't want to leave any trash behind. If you're gonna help out, then really help out. Don't just knock stuff over and leave it there. Make sure all the plastic is taken. Pretty nice course. Wish I could have raced it. I probably could have, but didn't. It's always next year. But I really like it when they utilize things like this. I think people have come through here and knocked a lot of this over since the race, so it's hard to tell where the course went. So I went off a little bit and got lost here. So I gotta walk this section. It's pretty cool to see what the course was like, although it was way wetter than this during the race. But it's still fun to ride the course, even on this wild hog. You love course markings when you're racing. You really like lots of course markings. However, coming out and picking up the course markings, you're like, dang, do they need this many? But yes, they do. When you're going fast, you need a lot of them. It's nice to be able to see what you're doing. Gotta get that guy down there. Sorry about taking the course off section by section, just randomly, but I am taking it apart as I find it. So I've taken most of that hillside over there apart, and whatever I can find, whatever I run into. So I'm not taking it apart in a linear fashion by any means. What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the Racerred channel. Out here at little gym, Emmett, Idaho. The squirrels are out running all over the place. I was just at the ranch a few days ago and squirrels were running all over. I was picking them off like crazy with my 22 long rifle. But people are just like squirrels in terms of how they like their weather. I'm sure everybody is out about ready to buy some Razors or whatever they're called, side-by-sides or dirt bikes or four-wheelers. The squirrels kind of come out. It's funny, we just sit there on that fence line with the scope on the field, and when the clouds go by and the cloud cover comes over the field, the squirrels kind of go away. I'm seeing some weird shadows here. I don't know if that's a plane. Anyways, once the sun comes out, the squirrels are like, hey, it's time to play. The sun feels good. And that's when you pick them off. But people are the same way. People are coming out. It's hard to like get in that mentality of summer and going out and exploring around and taking your dirt bike out or your side-by-side, whatever you have. It's hard to get in that mentality during the winter. And this is the first ride. I always say that about this bike, but it's true. There's always work getting done to it. But this is the first ride since that race. And yeah, my shoulder is still jacked up, but that's okay. I think I broke something. There's a bone in a wrong spot in my shoulder. Summertime has a big effect, and the sun has a big effect on your chemicals. Obviously, I think everybody knows that. I used to work at night and indoors a lot, and that had more of a winter effect on me than anything. I was a different person. Working at night just kills my soul. Man, I was just listening to studies done on jobs like that, and they have such a bad effect on your lifespan. And we knew that, and you don't really believe it until you see it. All your friends start dropping like flies, and that's what was happening to me. Life expectancy in that field was only 58 years old. That's insane. There's parachuters. I saw this plane kind of circling around me. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if my camera is going to see out that far, but those guys jumped right out of that plane. Jumped right out of a perfectly good airplane. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. I think that'd be pretty fun. That's one of the things I want to do. That's a pretty common one, though. A lot of people want to skydive. I bet it's not that crazy, though, in terms of just the experience you have. A lot of people do it, and they're not always talking about it like it's the craziest thing ever. Taking down some race course. Yeah, your chemicals can make you a different person for sure. And diet has something to do with that. Sleep has something to do with that. I know I'm a completely different person with some jacked up chemicals running through my brain. I wonder how long a parachuter can float around for on that controlled fall. I see two of them straight ahead of me right there, and the plane over there. It's kind of a short-lived experience, kind of like I kind of equate it to, in the dirt bike world, like hill climbing or something. It's really a quick experience. High speed and quick. But in that case, you're just kind of floating around. So that's not real high speed or anything. I kind of want to ride over there. Howdy!
Get off the ridge.
This is public area, right? Alright. Friendly dude. Courses everywhere. This is a pretty small area to ride, though. Really, it's best to have multiple riders picking up course, like at least 2 or 3. Anyways, I'm loaded up on flags, just as many as I can carry in my sweatshirt, my backpack, and my pockets. So I'm gonna run back to the truck, get rid of some of these. Been testing my bike out a little bit. Went and saw some parachuters who were not too friendly. At least the main parachuter guy was not very friendly to having people around. Been continuing on to take all this course marking down. This is a lot of work. Yesterday I kind of did a blotchy job. I went up that first hill, up the first parking lot until I hit course there, and then I went down to my right and just started taking stuff down. And man, it was hard to spot in there because it looked like some people knocked stuff down, so I missed some turns, I think. But this time I also started kind of in a weird spot and right in the middle of the course. But right now I'm working my way up the main ravine of the course. So there's some method to my madness right now, but there definitely hasn't always been. It's better to start out this way when you just start on the course and work your way up. But it's not the way I've been doing it. I've been doing it here and there. And so now there's big old sections of course with no markings. But I'm assuming if people come to take all this stuff down, they'll know the course or where it went. Got a little too much brush in that one. I don't want to stick brush in my pocket. I've kind of got a busy schedule going on today, so I'm not going to be able to do this for much longer. So you guys will have to take over, whoever's watching. Probably the club members. I'm sure club members of this club watch my channel. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.